Hey, what's happening, everybody? This is Ed from Ed Travels. I am back. Going live. I'd like to, you know, thank everybody who has always been so supportive of me. Let me apologize today for how maybe the podcast sounds a little bit in my voice. I'm a little hoarse. Um, there's been a lot going on, to say the least. So, if by chance you're in or you're on the channel and you're watching the live, um, just please hit me up with the one in the chat to let me know that you're here and you're watching. Kareem Spirits, thanks a lot, bro. I'm doing well. Can't really complain. It's been a journey, a bit of a struggle. Dealing with some personal health issues, but I'm doing great. Thanks a lot for asking. I was hoping you guys realized, K-Mac, Pooh-Man, thanks a lot. I was hoping that you guys wouldn't give up on me, that I had just fallen off the face of the earth or something, but that wasn't the case. Actually, being away from YouTube and social media for a while was like a welcome break. It really, really was. Because I was going pretty hot and heavy at it for a while before, my little situations came up. And before I start, I want to give a lot of thanks to my angel, CJ, for being there for me. Words can express. To my mom and my sister for their continued love and support. Dana the Diva. Big shout out to my man Kevin, who's on the road now, knocking down those miles. Be safe out there, bro. I love you. There's nothing you can do about it. Thanks a lot for constantly checking on me. Making sure that I'm okay. I truly, truly appreciate you. I also want to send a shout out to my man, Jay, down in the beautiful country of Colombia. I ain't going to put the man's all of his business out. But it's always good to know that you're on my side. You're on my team, and I want to let you know to be safe. Enjoy yourself down there with all the mangoes and other lovely fruit and delectable things that are going on in beautiful country of Colombia. I can't wait to join you. Well, Taz, thanks a lot, man. I was, and I'm going to touch on that in a second because I have like a PSA that I like to put out for especially the brothers that tune in, because this is much more than just about travel. This is also about life. I'm 53 years old, retired disabled vet, airborne all the way. Whatever it is, yeah, airborne all the way. But I had some very serious health issues. I came back to the States in early to mid-May. After I took care of some family obligations, I had some health issues, which ended up having me inpatient Wow. Ever since May. So now we're at the end of July. And I just got back home a few days ago. So again, I apologize for my voice. It's a little hoarse. I haven't spoken much. But with that being said, thank you so much for the love and concern. But what I definitely wanted to say is that, brothers, don't take your health for granted. I repeat that. Do not take your health for granted. You know, I thought about it, that I always felt that I was very humble and aware and very grateful and thankful for my health, only to discover that I sort of fell into the trap that a lot of men fall into. We don't want to go to the doctor. We don't want to take our medication. You know, our head tells us that our body can do things that we can't do anymore. So we need to be fully aware of that. What's going on, man? Thanks a lot, Pooh Man. Thanks a lot. I really appreciate it. Taz, Kareem Spirit, thank you, brother. I'm not say the Profi, Aguya. What's going on, bro? Thank you. I'm glad to be back too. So thanks a lot. Enough about that. I don't want to spend a whole bunch of time, but this is my return to the Matrix live stream. I got one of the beautiful temples in Cambodia. In the background, I want to send a shout out to the Cambodian my Khmer family. Sis Day, Suk Sabai Day. How are you guys doing? Hope everything's okay. Chung Lip Su. Hope you guys are doing great. Sim, the family, to my boy Jax, Jet, Joy, my puppies. But this is my return to the Matrix live stream. And let me just go ahead and get started. I'm not going to be here all night. I don't want to push it too hard. But yeah, I'm back in the Matrix. And from the time I landed at the airport, I could see I was back in the Matrix. My flight landed from Korea, and there were at least 3, maybe 4 flights that were coming in from, I want to say Mexico, maybe one from the DR, and Jamaica. And I wasn't ready. As I was standing in immigration and also going through customs, I was not prepared for what I saw. You know, I don't know what happened to the days that when you fly, I mean, you wear something comfortable. That's what I do. You know, I'm on a 14-hour flight. I wear something comfortable, but yet it's presentable. What's going on to my man Mulatto? Good to see you again. My man Mulatto Vanguard. Let me see what's going on with my audio. All right, there we go. I'm trying to get it straight. But thanks a lot to Mulatto. What's going on, man? I'm back at you. But like I was saying, I'm in the arrival at the airport, and these flights are coming in from Mexico and Jamaica. And as I was saying, when I fly, I'm comfortable. Now, I don't have a suit on. I might even wear some tennis shoes or some loafers or something I slide on that are comfortable. Thanks a lot, Pooh Man, for that. But I see these ladies. Yep, and here I go. I see these ladies that are arriving back into the U.S. dressed so ratchet.
What the hell is wrong with you?
I mean, bruh, it looked like they left the beach or they left the pool, get right past the shower or changing clothes, and went straight to the airport. Thanks a lot, Mulatto Vanguard, with the $2 super chat. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much, bro. I really appreciate you, man. But you know, these sisters, you know, I don't know how long they've been down there, but the lace fronts were hanging off. I guess the glue had started to melt away. They looked a mess. And they're loud all over the airport. And I just sort of shook my head. But that was just the beginning. Coming back to the Matrix was shocking. Absolutely shocking to me.
Damn!
It was shocking. I was blown away. I could not believe what I saw. Number one, there's a huge obesity problem in the U.S. And let me preface it by saying this. I by no means am here to body shame somebody. I'm just calling it like I see it. Being obese is not healthy. Regardless of whether you're male, female, black, white, it doesn't matter. And if you're young, it's especially not good. Cholesterol, high blood pressure, heart disease, diabetes, to go on and on to name a few. It is not healthy. I kept reading the stories and I watched the videos about how obesity had become such a problem in the U.S. But I really wasn't ready till I came back. And I'll just go ahead and touch on it. Me living in Southeast Asia, I don't see many obese people on the average. I would even say Asia, Southeast Asia, is below average when it comes to obesity. Maybe it's a genetic thing, maybe it's a diet, but most people are small people. So just visually, being back in the States. Thanks a lot, Daniel. Good to see you, bro. Being back in the States and everybody's fat. I don't know how else to put it. On the average, and I'm not talking about the BMI scale, because to me it's not realistic, but I'm just talking about visually. The eye check. They're huge. Gluttony. Too much is never enough. Fast foods, the portions are massive. So when Kevin Samuels used to say, R.I.P. to the Godfather, when Kevin Samuels used to say that the average modern woman was 180 pounds, that was probably back before he passed. I'd say it's 200, 210. Easy. Now. And if you think I'm trying to shame you, well, that's on you. But if you're that big, you're that big, so I'm not lying. I am not lying. I'm definitely not lying. So if you're that big, you're that big. But that's America. And I'm just calling it the way I see it. Naughty American expat. Yeah, absolutely. You're correct, naughty American expat. I'm telling you, living in Cambodia, coming here, seeing what I see here, on the average, I'm talking about going to the store, going out, running my errands, doing whatever I have to do. Everybody is fat. Call it what you want to call it. And life is stressful here. What's going on, Ron? Glad to see that you're back. I miss you too. Glad to see Ron back. Absolutely. Thanks a lot, bro. Oh, hey, bro, this show is really laid back. We're not worried about typos, man. I know exactly what you mean. But also, I have to touch on the fact that life here in the Matrix is stressful. That's my second big point. The stress level. I was watching the nightly news. Violence. 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 Crime, crime, crime. Fear, fear, fear. That's what leads off on the news. And if you're not too careful, it'll ooze into your psyche. Carjacking. Now, I'm trying to be careful with what I say here. Carjacking, red rum, grapes. You know what I'm saying? It's everything horrible that happened the night before. It's mass shootings. I'm just going to say it. Things that I haven't been used to seeing living abroad. Life is stressful. The media, shame on you. Mainstream media, shame on you. You're absolutely correct, Mulatto. High level of stress in the Matrix, the rat race. Yeah, it's unreal. And I wasn't ready for it. The media, the politics is crazy. And what really gets me is that no one wants to take accountability for anything. Everything is someone else's fault. There were people here, I watched this the other day. There were people here who illegally accepted PPP loans during the pandemic. Up to $20,000 loans for their businesses. But there was one problem with them getting these loans. They didn't have a business. They did not have a business. So either they applied or they went through a third party, falsified documents, and got, in some cases, $1 million or more in PPP loans.
What the hell is wrong with you?
So when our current president said that he was hiring those 90,000 or whatever IRS agents, it was because they were going to start looking into that. So I'm going to warn you. If you're one of these people that took those PPP loans and you don't have a business, they're coming for you. And that brings me back to this point. I happened to see a video of a lady saying, "Oh, I'm praying for these people. I'm praying for these people." Why don't you just go after the person that submitted the paperwork? No. Yeah, they physically submitted the paperwork, but you applied for the loan. So everybody's guilty. So now you got to face up. You got to take accountability. There's no time for crying now. When the IRS is coming for you, and the FBI and the federal government, it's time for you to live up to it. And you know what the craziest thing about it was? A majority of these people that got these loans.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Blew the money.
What the hell is wrong with you?
They blew the money. They spent it on stuff. And you know what?
No one cares. No one cares. No one cares. No one cares.
No one cares now what happens to you. You're going to be the latest graduates of Efron and Find Out University. You knew what you were doing was wrong. You knew you didn't have 50, 60, 100 employees, and you got hundreds of thousands, almost $1 million in loans you shouldn't have got. Again, it takes me back to my point. No one wants to take accountability for their options. No one wants to take accountability for their weight. No one wants to take accountability for their stank attitude. I want to do whatever I want to do the way that I want to do it, with no accountability. Well, I'm sorry, that's not how the world works. And here we go. I'm going down my list. I just got to my favorite topic. The modern woman. And all I can say to the modern woman is,
what the hell is wrong with you?
Video after video of ratchetness. Ratchetness. Twerking in Ghana. Saying we twerking for our ancestors.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Twerking for our ancestors. At the door of no return, where millions of Africans were taken into slavery, never to return. That's where you decide to twerk. And you want to do it and say you're doing it for your ancestors. You're right, Daniel. They blew that PPP money on balling, South Beach, money, sports cars, houses, all the kind of stuff that's going to get repossessed and taken back by the federal government. Dummies. All that stuff is going to get taken back. It's retarded. But my ladies, the modern woman, and to me, nothing has really changed. It's just gotten worse. The level of delusion, the level of denial, the sign language has gotten worse. Shaming, insults, guilt, the need to be right. And let me touch on shame real quick. And I want everybody to listen to me on this. I want you to pay attention. See, back in the day, when people actually respected their elders and gave a darn what these people thought about them, which might have kept you from doing something stupid or irresponsible because you didn't want to let down your parents or your grandparents or your family. See, back then, people could shame you. You could be shamed, or you could bring shame onto your family based on your actions. But today, folks, there is no shame. There is no shame. And I say that in this context. To you ladies out there, to you ladies, how you gonna shame me? Unadulterated. Hey, good to see you too, brother. I'm doing great. If you didn't see the first part, big shout out to one of my loyal guys. Unadulterated truth. Good to see you, bro. Yeah, man, I had to go through it. I've been in and out of the hospital, but I got the good, had some surgery. They took care of it. So I'm back on the road, back on the grind a little bit. The streams are going to be coming a little more. Sure, you can hear it in my voice. I haven't been doing this in a while, but it's so good to see you on here, man. Love you. Nothing you can do about it. Al Palmer, another brother. Good to see you, man. And you're right, Earl. People these days they're not ashamed of anything. To Earl Owens, what's going on, Airborne all the way? Yes, I went to the VA hospital. I want to do a total separate video on that. It's not going to be completely derogatory because, they did surgery. They did a good job. The surgical team, shout out to them. My GI team, Dr. Levy, Dr. Gasani, Dr. Goebel, did a great job. The nurses that took care of me, a majority of them, did a wonderful job. However, the overall care for veterans is disgraceful. But again, that's a show for another day on its own. And believe me, I'm doing a whole show on the VA. I'm writing that down right now because it needs to be talked about. But yes, I went to the VA. And I got to say this for any veteran that's going through the Veterans Administration. Number one, you have to be an advocate for your own care. Yeah, you're right, Earl. Everyone has a different experience. And let me tell you why my experience was different. I was an advocate for my care. If I felt like something wasn't being addressed, I contacted the patient's advocate. I contacted the charge nurse, the attending physician, even my congressman. His office is right here where I am. And I contacted his office and said, hey, they're not doing me right. It's not going right. And to their credit, they stepped in. But I'm going to do a show on that. But thanks for asking, Airborne. I'm good. Let me go back to this modern woman and shaming people. That's what I was talking about. You can't shame me if I don't give a damn what you think. How are you going to shame me? I could care less what your opinion is of me. How are you going to shame me? And I'm talking to those modern women, super simp chick brothers that want to go talk about black men and passport bros. How are you going to shame me? I don't care what you think. Do I owe you money? Am I asking you to finance my travels, pay my rent? No. I really don't care what you think. I'm taking care of me and mine. And it's really none of your business. But again, how can you shame me? Calling me names, dusty, crusty, blah, 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 whatever. We've heard it all before. Black man has been hearing that for decades. And it's starting to change. The modern woman today really has no direction or vision. They don't have a vision on how to move forward. They're using old tactics trying to get new results. Shaming, trapping, lying, finessing, trying to run game. Old tactics trying to get different results. My man, Rice Paddy. Bro, I'm so sorry I haven't gotten back to you. Rice Paddy, much love to you, bro. Trying to hang in there. Love your content. You've been putting it up. If y'all haven't seen him, please go and check out Rice Paddy Reasons. Please check him out. Please check out Rice Paddy Reasons. Absolutely wonderful content. I want you to go check his channel out. Check out Rice Paddy Reasons. I'm going to go ahead and put a link. I'm doing it right now as we speak, right here in the chat. There's a link to his channel. But Rice Paddy Reasons, check him out. But back to these modern women. We're tired of it. You're unwilling to change despite clear signs that what you're doing isn't working. You're still the most unmarried group. So I guess your answer was to do the passport systems. How's that working out for you? How's that working out for you? You travel over to another country.
Emotional damage.
And you're going over there with, what you say? What are they going with?
Emotional damage.
They're going damaged. You're taking your hateful, feminist, argumentative, gotta be right attitude to a different country, a different culture, where you don't speak the language. And you're getting shot down. You're getting shot down. Sassy trucker in Dubai. You want to go yell at people. You want to go yell at the man. Now you're being detained. F around and find out. Dubai got different rules. The young lady in Italy, they told you not to bring food into the hotel. You brought it anyway. So they charged you for the food, about $700. And then when you kept on talking ish, they brought the girl out. They didn't even bring a dude. They brought the Italian girl out there who went upside your head. She went right upside that noggin. So either you got out the hotel or you paid the fine. And the woman said herself in the video, just because they told me I couldn't bring food, that made me want to bring even more food. Well, that's why you got your head cracked. What's going on, Terrell? I'm a 20-year veteran. Well, you know what, Terrell? Thank you, but I got to have strength. All I got is me. I got a great, support system, but I got me. I serve this country. I kept my end of the bargain. And I'll be damned if they don't keep their end of the bargain. See, they want you to quit. They want you to give up, crawl away in some corner and die. So they don't have to deal with you. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
No! Hell no! No! Hell no!
I'm not doing that. I'm not crawling over in the corner. For 2 months, I went back and forth with them in the hospital about doing what they had to do to get me right. And eventually they did it. And did it well. I'm on the mend. I'm feeling better. Matter of fact, sometimes even now, getting my strength back and everything, I feel better than I've ever felt in a long time. But I got the surgery I needed. I'm getting the aftercare I need. And I'm not letting them off the hook. And I would suggest that you're strong too. You have more strength than you realize, brother. 20-year veteran, man, you got what it takes. Don't give up. And you're right, Rice Paddy. That Italian woman, Big Viv, put her hands on her. Went right upside her head. Said, don't bring that attitude here. We're not going to have it. That's exactly what happened. And then more importantly, now they come in with this single by choice BS. I'm single by choice. No, you're not. No, you're not. My man, Martel, what is going on, brother? Jump Master. For the $20 super chat. Ah, man. Bro, it's so good to hear. Thank you so much. He said, what's going on, fellow airborne brother? What's up, Jump Master? It's been a while, but I'm still enjoying your travels to other countries. Thank you so much. Hey, man, that's all I can do is to keep it going. So good, Martel, man. I hope everything's going well for you. I'm doing better. Out of that god-awful hospital, back at home with family, feeling so much better. I'm going to be out there doing 12-mile ruck marches soon. Yeah, dog, I'm doing better. Thank you so much. Thank you. And I love your support. I truly appreciate you. But yeah, so women now are single by choice, which is BS. Nobody wants you. Not for marriage. Not for a long-term relationship. Hit it, quit it, move on. For entertainment purposes only. Yes, I am, Errol. I'm fully aware of what Ms. Williams had to say. In other words, I just want your seed, but I don't want you. I want to bring black babies into this world and deny them the opportunity to know and grow with their black fathers. That's a delusion and craziness I'm talking about. And she's not even talking to the average black woman. In vitro is not cheap. It's not cheap. She's talking to these sisters like they're going to run to the sperm bank, and then they're going to run to an IVF doctor and not have to pay thousands of dollars. She's not in the same tax bracket they are. The lady that's living paycheck to paycheck is not going to be able to do that. And it's retarded. Hey, man, I ain't nowhere close to 8.5, but I'm going to try. But yeah, you've gotten to the point that you hate black men so bad that you just want our seed, but you don't want us. My God, you guys are being great. Rice Paddy, the $20 super chat. Thank you, bro. Thank you so much, Rice Paddy. You're right. This one on the line of Kobe. Absolutely. Salute to you. Yeah, they are. You know, like my man Errol just said in one of his comments. I think that was Errol. No, that was the Naughty Expat. I'm broken ashy by choice. Yeah, ain't nobody saying that. Nobody's saying I'm broken ashy by choice. And that brings me to this point. Men are tired. Past bros are tired and we're leaving. We're leaving. Just not interested in the modern woman anymore. So I see more and more videos of, well, what's wrong with me? Why you not inviting me out on dates? Why you not taking me out to dinner? Why you not doing this? Because ain't nobody checking for you. Ain't nobody checking for you. And rather than deal with your nonsense, I'd rather just walk away. Because if you ask me to take you out,
hell no.
That's the answer you're going to get from me.
No, hell no.
I'm going to go out here and spend hundreds to feed you. Just for you to give a stank attitude and for me to go home alone. It's not going to happen. Then I got to deal with the hyena attitude. Well, you're going to tell me what you ain't going to do. I'm going to tell you. You're not going to tell me. Well, that's not how it's going to work, sis. We're not doing that. I'm not doing that. That's just not going to happen. And any self-respecting man is not a simp, is not going to go for that either. See, the Passport Bros movement is real. And now the ladies are starting to see it. Because guess what? Not only are men leaving, but they're taking their resources with them. Let me say that again. They're taking their resources with them. They're taking their talents, their money, their emotion, their love, their support, and they're taking it overseas to somewhere where they're loved, appreciated, and respected. So we're done with you. No, I don't have to deal with that. I got the means, the resources. That's why people like Rice Paddy is so important. Go to his channel. Look at his content. He's more about helping you build a plan to escape the matrix. A tangible plan. to get financially independent so that you can leave and you don't have to come back. Or better yet, you can make the decision whether you want to come back or not, but you do it on your own terms. And like I said, I'm not going to do this. You know, my goal was an hour, and I'll be back Wednesday probably with another one. But I like to say it's good to be back. It's good to see you guys. Thanks to the Most High, whoever you worship, for helping me bring me through to where I'm at today. Through the surgery, through the test, through the pain, through the sleepless nights, through the worry, I made it somehow. And I am so grateful. But hey, I love you guys. There's nothing you can do about it. Sorry I can't go for 2 hours or 3 hours, but that time is coming. I love you all. Thank you. There's nothing you can do about it. Catch flights, not feelings. I love you guys. Peace.